I want to welcome all the fans of modern cars. Just a decade ago, SUVs were considered risky by sports car manufacturers. These models could simultaneously discourage buyers and affect the overall brand image. At the same time, Bentley, Lamborghini and Rolls-Royce have already joined the family of the most luxurious cars. So it is time for Bugatti to do the same, finally releasing its new Bugatti Spartacus into the world. Today, I offer you to learn a little more about this hypothetical crossover, which frankly violates the indisputable traditions of the company. At the same time, it looks quite organic and has several stylistic elements, making it really close to the well-known hypercars. Let's go! Several company officials have already stated that such a car would not be a truly luxurious car. According to them, there is no such thing as a definitive negative answer to this question. Renders of a hypothetical crossover by the French brand have appeared on the web for a long time, although the company itself does not comment on the extraordinary render and its visual similarity to real Bugatti hypercars. So, who was the bold creator of this concept? Independent artist and designer Sajin Osmancevic is a young automotive genius from Bosnia. He is the author of it. The result of his painstaking labours is simply shocking. After all, he managed to create a real monster. This is Bugatti Spartacus. It is an electric SUV designed to encourage automotive designers and automakers to expand all the boundaries of what is possible and create cars with a more distinctive character. According to the designer, Spartacus embodies the spirit of the beast and combines it with the legacy of Bugatti. Have you noticed the menacing appearance of the front part of this car? In fact, this is one of the most important features of a potential crossover. It was possible to achieve such an effect thanks to a massive radiator grille, narrow headlights and a low windshield. In addition, the huge wheels look no less impressive, and the solar panels on the roof say that it can become the most purebred electric car. And what if you dig deeper? The first thing that will really catch your eye is the front traditional Bugatti radiator grille in the shape of a horseshoe. And this is despite the fact that it is slightly covered because of the electric transmission. The sculptural bumper will have two vertical side air intakes to cool the brakes and a built-in aerodynamic splitter. The carbon fiber finish combined with the bright shade of the body and 3D surface treatment makes this car unique and luxurious. At the same time, the rather aggressive headlights, as you have already noticed, consist of many thin LED blocks that really give it a high-tech and luxurious look, accentuated by the clear dynamic lines of the flat hood. Of course, huge wheels of a unique design with 7 hollow spokes with low-profile wide tyres, as well as a long and high hood, narrow windows and a lowered rear part should complement such an extraordinary look of the Spartacus. I want to highlight the fact that the designer tried to build the entire architecture of his conceptual idea around an oval line, which is a distinctive feature of the current Bugatti model range. Have you noticed how it starts from the headlights and continues backward, smoothly framing the central part and forming 2 side air intakes? From below, the muscular body is sculpted in such a way as to emphasize the powerful wheel arches that go to the middle. At the rear, the strong C-pillars form a flowing tail with a sharp line surrounding the place where we usually see the bumper. This design protects the LED taillights and also creates a visual contrast with the oval-shaped trunk, which is recessed on the sides, forming 2 large air intakes. It would be strange if we didn't see the EB logo in the center of the small rear door. However, they decided to supplement it with a brief signature Spartacus on a carbon background. If you look below, you can see a tilted diffuser with additional aerodynamic components that look similar to the parts on the sides of the car. Have they forgotten the exhaust pipe? It is not needed here, since the car is completely electric. I want to highlight a rather important detail of the exterior of the car. This is a large glass panoramic roof which consists of two parts. Have you noticed that it looks similar to Bugatti Skyview? It looks as if it is connected to the side windows and front and rear glasses. However, visually it is still separated by a continuation of floating side pillars in the front and an inconspicuous carbon fiber wing in the rear. Even though the company has not officially made any statements, as I have already said, I can still assume that Bugatti will create a two-door SUV which will turn out to be smaller and lighter than the Lamborghini Urus or any other similar car. I can guess that the car will be equipped with a fully electric power plant with a total power of about 1,000 horsepower. Will become the best and most expensive in its segment. But at the same time, it will not become the most extreme and expensive brainchild of Bugatti. The Chiron supercar will always remain at the top. Summing up, I can safely say that the new Bugatti Spartacus concept car is a kind of futuristic look at the hyper-luxury SUV of tomorrow. Of course, some of you will definitely say that this car has exaggerated proportions, leading to poor visibility and far from perfect aerodynamics. However, you need to understand that the role of a designer is to provoke the audience and push aesthetic boundaries, before the conceptual idea turns from a digital shell into a physical and fully functional one, adapting to the needs and rules of a mass car maker. By the way, we know that Bugatti denied all rumours about adding an SUV to their assortment before. Now it is already talking about a crossover that will meet the needs of customers. And you know, for some strange reason, I'm sure that such a hypercar will offer a fusion of the luxury level inherent in the Rolls-Royce Cullinan or the upscale Bentley Bentayga, with the unique characteristics of the Lamborghini Urus or Ferrari Puro Sangue, while maintaining the ultra-modern characteristics, exclusive character and prices of Bugatti.